Today we are finding the metacentric height of the ship model. Okay. Here we see this is the ship model and this is the metacentric height apparatus. Okay, this is the whole model of the metacentric height. Okay, here this is the measuring tank and this is the scale which will be provided here. So that's called here. This is the measuring. So in this practical, we performing the metacentric height find out by using the experimental data. So the first step is to first note down the initial water level of this measuring tanks. So if you this is the initial water level of this measuring tanks, and here this initial water level becomes 190. Okay, 190 mm means 90 centimeters. Then I add this ship model in our measuring tank. Then water will be displaced in this scale and I measure how much water will be displaced. Okay, this is the first preliminary observation. Okay, so I add this ship model. You will be seeing here before this add this ship model in tank. This is the angular scale which where we measure this angle of tilting, and this scale, horizontal scale, we are measuring here how much distance we are from the center of this ship model. Okay, this is the center line. This zero angle shows this center line of this ship model. Okay, so I will be just put this ship in measuring tank. Let's see here this difference of water level will be rising scale. Okay, will be see clearly. Now this water level will be rises, and how much more rises? It's around 0.7 centimeters. I am here note down this reading. Okay, so here I am note down this reading 0.7 centimeter. Okay. So this is the height difference here we observe and note down in your observation. Now I want to measure this exact cross section area of the measuring tank by using the scale. Okay. This is our scale. By using this scale, I measure this cross sectional area of the measuring tank. So first I measure here. This is a 60 centimeter scale. This is the width of this measuring tank is a 70 centimeter. Okay, now I will measure the breadth, and the breadth is a 100 centimeter. Okay. If you know the width and the breadth of the measuring tank and the height difference, then we can easily calculate the displacement of water when we add the ship model in your measuring tanks. So here I am note down this 100 centimeter, 17 centimeter into 0.7 centimeter. The calculation will be okay. Here we see. So this volume of water is a 4,900 centimeter cube. But we want to calculate this weight of the ships. That's why I am convert this centimeter cube into kg and then convert into gram. Okay. So the volume of water we know the 4,900, and let's see here. Okay. This is the first preliminary observation. The volume of water displaced by ship. When I am add this ship in the measuring tank, we will get some height water level in this measuring tanks. So this is the 0.7 centimeter, and the cross section of the measuring tank is a 100 centimeter by 70 centimeter. Then we get the 4,900 centimeter cube water displaced by when we add this ship model. So next step is to calculate the weight of water displaced by the ship. Okay, so weight of the water is a 4,900 centimeter cube. Multiply by, I am here see, if you see 10 raised to minus 6. Because of this centimeter cube, we get here 10 raised to minus 6 multiply by 1000. We will get the answer in kg. Okay, then this kg will be converted here, and this gram means 4,900 gram. So this is the weight of the ships. We will calculate here capital W is 4,900 gram. So also we know the specific weight of the water. What is the specific weight of the water? The specific weight of the water is denoted by rho W, and it's 9,810 Newton per centimeter square. That's why I am here showing here. So let us see this observation table. What we observe in this observation. First, we note down this serial number, reading number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then the second column we see the additional weight on the hanger in the direction of tilt W1. Okay. Means this is the hanger. Okay. This is the hanger, and this weight is around 100 gram with this hanger. This is a 100 gram weight which I am adding this ship, and and measure this distance from here to here. So here the scale will be provided. You see, okay, this is the scale, and then I note down this reading. Okay, so when we add this weight, some angle will be tilt here in this angular scale. So I am also observe this angle in theta. So I am add this weight in one side W1, and this is another side W2. Okay, and measure the distance for the W1 also and W2. So that's why in second column we will see the addition of the weight on the hanger, the direction of tilting in W2. Same the X2 and X1 and X2. Then I am also note down this theta. For the when I add this weight in sheet, I will be measure the theta. Okay. So this is the steps we are performing here, and for the observation number 1, observation number 2, and observation number 3, observation number 5. So before the starting of the steps of starting of the this ship model will be in equilibrium state. If this angle will be shown 0, 0, means this ship model in equilibrium states. Okay. So for the first reading, I am add some weights in W1 on this side and W2 on this another side. Okay. For the first observation, I am at the 350. Okay. Weight. Here we see this is the different weights models. This is the 500. Okay. This is the 500 gram. This is another 500. This is the 250 gram. So first I am at the W1 at the 350. Okay. So I am at so this is the hanger with their weights. This is the 100 gram weight we are on this hanger 1, and this is the hanger 2. This is the 250 weight. Okay, 250 gram, and this is 100, means 350. So first W1 I add this weight 350 at the one side, and around the 40 centimeter I add this weight, and this 100 gram will be added at the 8 centimeters. So here we see this model will be tilt. Okay, so some angle will be shown here. So for the first observation, I note down here. So first observation is the 350 weight for W1. Okay, this is the 350 weight this side, and this distance from the center is 140 centimeters, means 140 mm means 40 centimeters. That's why I am here note down this 40 centimeter. Okay, for the W1 and X1. Then similarly we add this 100 gram at the another side of this ship model. So I am also, this is the 100 gram we are add at this 18 centimeters, means W2 is your 100, and this X2 will be here from this to this measure 8 centimeters. So here I am mentioned 8 centimeters. Now I am measure the angle. Okay, so this is some deflected here na angle. So this tilting angle I measure So this tilting angle will be here 4 degree. So this is the first observation. What we do here, first I am add this W1. W1 is a 350 at this side of the sheep model and measure the distance for the W1 X1. Okay, X1 will be 14 centimeter. So then I am at this weight in the another side of the sheep model, and this is the 100 gram weight add, and this W2 is the length is the from this center is the X2 is the 8 centimeter. This is a simply first observation we observing for the first reading. So we similarly get add this sum weight for observation number 2, observation number 3, observation number 4, and observation number 5. And
after getting this all observation, just note down this observation in your observation table. And next, by using this metacentric formula, we calculate this metacentric height for this given sheep model. And let us see this calculation part. Here we can see this observation table, calculation and result of our metacentric height. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe our Tejasri channel.